Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Virgo. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Messages for Virgo. What are the messages for Virgo? Virgo, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, and most of all for showing up. This is a reading for December 2024. Virgo. I'm using a 7-card spread. It's a new layout. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. So getting over that sense of lack is where we need to head for if you're not already feeling that you're overcoming that, like you're missing someone or you're missing something. You're looking forward to having more because it's the Pentacles. Virgo. Diving right into your reading today. Using the Witch's Companion, Witch's Tarot Companion. Feeling I need to cut, I need to shuffle. It's a 7-card spread. It's really all about you for these messages. Starting with what was in the past, and I'm supposed to take the cards randomly. First card out is what was in the past is bringing you up to now. So it's the Queen of Pentacles. So you've been working and you're very loyal to the cause. Again, that 5 of Pentacles that shot itself out is a sense of recognizing where you were, where you are, where you want to go, what you have, what you're missing, what you need, and doing what it takes to get to have it. So you're very busy. You're very open. And here we have the past. So, sorry, this was in the past. And now we have the present coming into what is happening now. We have the King of Pentacles. So either you are with your counterpart and you're working things out, or you're missing your counterpart, or you're being missed by your counterpart. Either way, you are balanced with another. And they are present. They are honing in and coming to you. Because of the 5 of Pentacles. And here we have the future. So there's happiness to come. You're drawing on what it is your strengths are between you. You're working well together. You're being honest. And the understanding is there. Clarity is there. The 4th card is the action that needs to be taken. So we have a Page of Wands. So we want to step forward. We want to be more of. We want to see and feel things more on a passionate level. So we're building up that passion between you and your counterpart, but on an equal level, and being honest about what it is you want and taking that step forward. And in some cases, it is about having children or building a family legacy, putting things in order and taking the steps to do so together. Sorry, I'm just checking because it's brand new and I want to make sure that all the cards are seen for this spread. So here we have the 5th card. And this is the next person or other people. And again, it was possibly the ego of our King of Pentacles that has come to surrender and change because of the 5 of Pentacles, being that you were probably not speaking to each other, because we have a change of perspective here, accepting and understanding what has come between you or what has created a distance between you in the past, because you were on your own at some point. And the sixth card here is for the obstacles. So we have the 10 of Wands. So work being a burden, having to do the work, having to explain yourself or themselves, depending on who's feeling the burden. If it was you that's feeling the burden, they've come to understand that. And this is where their perspective is changing. And then, of course, the end of carrying the burden will be what is to overcome. It is to overcome that burden and know that you're seeing your way home together, or having a home together. And then, of course, the 7th card, which would be what we call the outcome or the potential outcome, is the 4 of Swords. So there's a healing that's happening here, where communication is being healed, because you both want to have that step forward and complete the cycle. Again, going from the 10 being that it's a burden to the 1, we're opening up a doorway to have that conversation and heal. Going in that way of passive. So you're thinking more about what you're going to say or how you respond to your counterpart. In other words, depending on how they behave, you will do the flip. You will reflect off of how they behave, because you don't want to carry that burden anymore. And then we have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Again, I need to just make sure, yes, all the cards are clear. So we have the Chariot being the will, the desire to move forward. It's very strong, because you know you belong together, or you feel that you are a good fit together, except for certain incidences where it is a mental thing, where the way of thinking, way of doing, wanting to be one up against the other, the ego trip on either side, both sides. It is a way of dealing with and having the will to fix and change and grow and learn and find the balance between, because that's what these 2 cards will do here. We have the 4 and we have the 8, and you will reflect off of your counterpart depending on how they react to you, in the way that they approach you, the way they speak to you. You will reflect off of that, because you don't want to carry that burden of having to fix everything and be the one that is a provider. You want to be taken care of as much as you want to be able to provide. And that having the will, the desire to move forward, have that honesty is there, because the Tower is going to come down and there is ultimate change. There's an ultimate change here. You're both going through that change, and you both want it, because you're on equal ground here, and the truth is coming out about that. So we're going to use, take an oracle. I'm using the Witch's Familia Runic Oracle. It's a combination of runes and familiars for witchery. But it is the Spirit's advice that we're looking for here. I feel like I need to cut and then shuffle again. So Spirit's advice to help you, because you're finding your way. You're really not, you're not messing around, but that's her. She's into, I'll take care of you if you take care of me. I will give you what you give me, and I won't take what is not mine. And I won't bear the burden of another, which is very wise, very sensible. Virgo, I'm very impressed. Okay, let's just cut. Spirit's advice for Virgo. Oh, look at that. We have the keyboard. So it's very happy. You're feeling that your togetherness is coming about, because the swan stays together with their partner forever, and they don't deviate. And if you're on equal ground and you're able to reflect off of each other and change and grow with each other, as we see here with the 13 coming after the Tower, it's because you want to. And then we have the Thurisaz, which is the wolf. Okay, so let's just take a read on the Gibel. And that is patience, being patient, which you are because she is. And we have the swan knows the gift of lasting love, joining with their partner. They exchange a promise and a bond of fidelity, allegiance and trust. Each lives in their harmonious cycle of giving and receiving while caring for, loving and protecting the other, which is exactly what I did say earlier. And the Gibo is a beautiful and generous symbol of sacred exchange. To receive, you must also release. When blessed, you should in turn bless. A Gibo encourages honoring your commitments and character and contracts and returning like for like, which is again with the 4 and the 8 here. Union comes in many forms: love, friendship, family, and business. In reverse, this rune is a message of imbalance, but it is not in reverse. So you're moving in the right direction, and you're caring for each other in the way that you should, and you're paying attention to what is, and you're working with that information. Again, with our Page of Swords and our Page of Wands, you're starting anew, putting an end to a burden with your partnership. Then we have the Thursa. So let's see what that one is. It's our wolf, which is a beautiful symbol. The wolf protects his pack and does not back down from a challenge. That is where your counterpart comes in. He is not giving up. He's missing you. Unlike the bull, who stands his ground unless significantly provoked, the wolf takes the fight to his adversary. He's driven by a passionate internal fire that can warm but also burn. If you don't heed the wolf's growl, he will eventually bite. And this is where the wisdom comes in. Wisdom comes in here. To know when to back off, to know what to reflect off of the next person. It can also symbolize potent male sexuality, instinctual will, vital eroticism, and a regenerative catalyst. It represents a tendency toward change through catharsis, purging and cleansing fire. That's why we have the Tower and the 13, because you're going to have that ultimate change. And then we have the Ace of Swords releasing itself with the High Priest. Oh my. Someone's looking to get married. And you probably will, eventually. Because you know what you want. You're bouncing off each other in an equal sense. On that note, Virgo, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.